Welcome back to Biafra News. Support Biafra, people of goodwill. Ada Biafra here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, depending on where you're watching me from. Biafrans, I bring you another update. Biafra Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa has been vindicated. Those of you that always insult him, call him names, and accuse him of killing Biafrans in Biafra land before now, the truth is finally out. Nothing is hidden forever. We told you people that Biafra Prime Minister pick up the very mantle that the criminal career agitators who wanted the oppressors and the enemies of Biafra trample on. He said Chukwu Okike Abiama preserved him for a reason. Though some of you doubting Thomas and then the Debunking never believed it. Oh, Simon Ekpa is killing Igbos in Igbo land. Simon Ekpa is terrorizing Igbo land. Simon Ekpa is doing this. Criminal agitators, Ipob Nigeria did everything to tarnish his image with lies and propaganda, terrorism, terrorizing their own people, killing their own people to blackmail Simon Ekpa. At the end of the day, the truth is out. Biafra forces captured one of the criminals working for them, and he confessed. I will put the link of this very video I'm talking about, because Biafra Prime Minister posted it on his official X handle. It's not allowed because his hand was tied back while he was confessing those they are working for. Not just him alone. There are many. He said there are 11 or thereabout. I will put the link down at the comment section for you to go and listen to this confession yourself. So pay attention to this very news. There are a lot of updates here. Biafra Prime Minister posted, which I'm going to read, and there's some videos also. So this particular video of the confession of one of the criminals working for Ipob Nigeria, Chinasa Nworo and the rest of them, the link will be down at the comment section. You go and listen to it yourself. So first here, the first update of this very video is coming from Transportation and the Logistics Department, Bridgie. And the Biafra Prime Minister reposted it on his official X handle. Here they said, Biafrans listing how Ipob Nigeria through Chinasa Nworo and Nigeria Terrorist Army use our youth to kill our people, just to give Biafra Defense Force a bad name. Imagine killing innocent people yesterday in Okigwe. Did you hear that? These are the people terrorizing. He was even begging for his hand to be untied. Why would they untie your hand? The time in a by innocent people. Who do you think you were doing? You think you are doing Simon Ekpa or Biafra Defense Force. You are doing yourself, because those that contracted you don't want you to be free. They want you to remain a tout that you have turned yourself into. Look at what you have rendered yourself to. Just take a look at what you did to yourself. Instead of you to support the freedom we are fighting for, you people choose to walk alongside the enemies of Biafra, the enemies of freedom, those that don't want you to be free. Some of you are still not reasoning well. Some of you are still not reasoning straight. The little money and is the only thing you people care about. They gave you gun to go and terrorize your own people, and you agreed. Some of you content creators who come on social media and silent and have Simon Ekpa. He has been vindicated. The truth is there, but some of you don't want to believe the truth. Some of you know the truth, but don't want to believe it. And you think you're doing Simon Ekpa, but you are doing yourself. You think those trying to deceive you want you to be free. They don't want you to be free. So before I continue, I would like to welcome all the new and old subscribers. If you're coming across my channel for the first time, please kindly click the red subscribe button. Turn on the notification bell right beside it to enable you get notification once I upload a new video. Don't forget to share, leave your comments at the comment section. So here we must continue, dear friends. Here, Biafra Prime Minister reposted this very video with a caption, and he said, "This is Ipob Nigeria criminal, the Chinasa Nworo and Chike Edozie will send to go and kill and they kidnap people on the highway, and they will come to Radio Biafra to shout Simon Ekpa is a kidnapper." They are shouting because they know what they are doing. They know exactly what they are doing. If they are not the ones doing it without investigation, how did they conclude that it's Simon Ekpa? If they are not the ones doing it, they are doing it to blackmail Simon Ekpa and the Biafra Defense Force. But their evil plan keeps backfiring. When we told them that Bridgie is in charge, Biafra Prime Minister of Bridgie is in charge, and our gallant men are not playing, no stone will be left unturned. All of you that have allowed yourself to be used, all of you that have made yourselves willing tools where the enemies of Biafra to terrorize your own people will regret your actions. We keep telling you that when time comes, you people will tell your children and your generation the path All of you played in this very freedom we are fighting for. Freedom is every human's fundamental right. If you have chosen not to be free, allow those that want to be free to fight for their freedom. Do not sabotage it. Those paying you to work against your freedom do not love you and they don't want you to be free. But some of you don't care. All you people care about is that little peanut coming in your hand that particular time. You don't care about tomorrow, how you're going to survive, how you're going to... We are fighting for our freedom to be able to build our land the way we want it to be, so that no Biafra will suffer, no Biafra will go to another country and be begging for visa or begging for seeking asylum. But no, look at you people, look at those that want you to sabotage your freedom. Do they love you? They don't love you. Loyalty Shikelayakas, you're begging for them to untie your hand. If I thought you choose the right path, would your hand be tied back? The answer is no. So we move. So Biafra Prime Minister continued, he said, these are the people, the criminals sent by Chinas Anworo and the rest of them to kidnap people on the highway, and they will come to Radio Biafra to shout Simon Ekpa is a kidnapper because they are the ones castrating everything. The same thing Hopos Odema used the years of Owere Iberi, if I'm pronouncing it well, Iberi, to do, and today they capture him and the Hopo didn't help him. He is now in Abuja for a serious kidnapping crime. Today, I will be on space to create awareness. Okay, this is coming from Biafra Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa. All the criminals kicking against Biafra freedom, their evil plans keeps backfiring. Their evil plan keeps backfiring. They are here. Somebody posted... They always deny the action. Look at the longer pistol the Chinas Anworo wrote. Somebody posted it under the comment section. So let me read it for you, dear friends. Let me read it. Chinas Anworo. This is coming from China. I didn't go to his page. This was on the comment section. Somebody posted it and said the Mugu is trying to deny the truth because his boy was caught red-handed. Yes, now that is what they normally do. Would they ever agree? Would they ever accept their criminality? The answer is no. Chinas Anworo said, just trying to have a sleep this morning, I came across a video of Berima acting one skit with my name and that of a DOS of one of their criminal gang. That is how I don't even want to read this thing to the last because it doesn't make any sense. When they were killing Biafra ESN, those that refused to work for Southeast politicians, since they have decided to hand over ESN to them, those that said if they're handing ESN, because I'm sure that's what transpired, that I'm just saying because that's the only thing that can make them go to that extent, killing their own people and coming on Radio Biafra to shout and call them criminals and kidnappers. Those that found out that they want to hand the ESN that was created or that was formed to flush out Fulani terrorist headsmen, raping our old mothers and butchering our people in Biafra land before now, that said, over our dead body, or will say, oh, we can never work for Southeast politicians. Instead, we'll leave ESN. They were ambushed. This Chinas Anworo you see here now trying to deny this video of one of their criminal gang. They will mention the names of these gallant commanders on air and they will be ambushed and killed. They will come on Radio Biafra and tell you, oh, they turned the kidnapper, they started stealing, they started committing crimes in Biafra land. All lies. Because they refused to work for Southeast politicians. So to avoid them being exposed, they eliminated them. Are you trying to, would you say you don't know about this? Before Chike Edoziam came out and confirmed and confessed how they handed ESN over to Southeast politicians. If you never reasoned that the killing of these commanders this way, go and sit down and rethink. So why were they killed? Because they handed ESN over to Southeast politicians. And those that said the commanders that refused to work for Southeast politicians were ambushed and killed. Some of them were ambushed and killed. They will come on Radio Biafra. This criminal career agitator trying to deny one of them were those mentioning the names of these commanders. Did you know that was why they were being ambushed and killed? Because they refused to work for Southeast politicians. And did you even know before now that these criminal career agitators handed ESN over to Southeast politicians to place them under salary? Imagine those that call themselves freedom fighters coming to tell you how they handed a security outfit created to protect our old mothers from Fulani terrorist headsmen, to stop the massacre and the killings of Biafrans, the butchering of Biafrans in the farm, telling you that they handed it to Southeast politicians that were there and all these killings and raping of old mothers were going on, and they never said anything. Even when the letter was written to them about the information of ESN, they never said anything. And you will see this criminal claiming to be fighting for your freedom coming on Radio Biafra to tell you that they handed ESN over to Southeastern politicians. What was their aim? What was their intention? Handing over ESN to Southeastern politicians. So since then, those that agreed to work for them, are they protecting Biafra land? No. Rather, they are terrorizing Biafra land, terrorizing Biafrans. That is why Biafra Prime Minister said there is nothing like ESN again. ESN has been bound because it's no longer the ESN we used to know before now. It's now being controlled by Southeastern politicians. That is why Biafra Prime Minister bound it. This criminal that is trying to deny this, one of their criminal now, were those mentioning the names of commanders of ESN that refuse to work for Southeastern politicians when they have already concluded to hand ESN over to Southeastern politicians. This is what those Wazirike worked with did then. When Wazirike was arrested, they bribed those working for him and they sold out. Wazirike saying that those he was working with has sold out and now said, oh, is it only me? He took his own bribe. That is what these criminal agitators wanted to do. They wanted history to repeat itself. But Chukwu Kikabiama disappointed them. That time you hear them all, still now they are shouting and crying up and down. Ekperima this, ekperima that. No single evidence. Because Chukwu Kikabiama intentionally preserved Biafra Prime Minister not to work with them when Ahmadike was a free man, so that they will know nothing about him. That is why you see them ranting since years, since 3 years, and then if I'm not mistaken, going to 3 years now, they have been ranting and they're shouting, Berima, scammer, criminal, no evidence. And they will explain tire. A bit of being explain. This is just the beginning. Hey, me will explain. How can make the explain equator? So we must continue. We must continue. Here again, there is another video also. They posted. And here, Biafra Prime Minister said, IPOB Nigeria Kidnapping Limited, come freedom fighters, Chinas and Waro, the criminal in Kuwait, mentioned in 3 videos that same criminal will go to radio. Okay, that same criminal will go to Radio Biafra to shout Simon Ekpa because I ended their criminality in Biafra struggle and restoring Biafra within 5 years. Okay, Biafra Prime Minister posted a picture, a video, not a picture, a video of a confession. Listen.
Did any governor told him that they are rounding up on Mazen Namdekano? I don't want to mention some names, but there are people. I guess. Yeah, there are people before that time when they had that meeting in Enugu where all the governors gathered. That was the day the meeting was sealed. But you know, our leader somehow is also he had his own mind. You understand me? Even if you give him a security tip, sometimes you all had it. So
did you hear that? So how did the Chinas and Waro know that Jofa and the rest of the governors were rounding up on Mazen Namdekano? The truth must surely come out. No truth is hidden forever. When we told you people that these criminals are now fighting for our freedom, rather they are looking for their own pocket, some of you never believed it. They never believed. They are crying and lamenting up and down because their Biafra Prime Minister ended their criminality in the struggle. They handed ESN over to Southeastern politicians and come back to tell you, oh, very soon there will be a voluntary military service. Who is going to join? Apart from these criminals that agreed to work for them. Who is going to join them? Nobody, because nobody in his or right senses will join these criminal agitators that handed a security outfit meant to protect our old mothers to Southeastern politicians that never cared about their people before now. Nobody will listen to them. That is why Biafra Prime Minister keep telling Biafrans not to join any recruitment whatever. Wherever you are being asked, do not until he announce recruitment date. Ndiare Benine. He is denying this very video. So are you telling me that this person don't know who he works for? Of course they know who they work for. They know who they work for. Age had that time. Would they agree? They will never accept. They will never agree that they know the person. They will deny it. But Biafrans knows the truth. Genuine Biafrans know the truth. Genuine Biafrans know the truth. And we followed who no road. What we are fighting for is our freedom. We don't care about the peanut. We don't care about the bribery. They can't bribe us with our own money. They can't buy us with our own money. Those of you that allowed yourself to be bought, those of you that allowed yourself to be deceived should be ashamed of yourselves. Those of you that call yourself freedom fighters that allowed the oppressors and those eflefus from Southeast in the name of politicians and the governors that allowed yourself to be bought to work for the oppressors should be ashamed of yourselves. You allowed yourself to be bought with your own money. Adam already. You people are already hiding your faces in shame. So that is it, Biafrans. Biafra Prime Minister vindicated. Those working for criminal career agitators are being captured and they are confessing. If you're doubting it, keep doubting it. The truth will keep coming out. Biafra Prime Minister he told them that he will be their end, and he has become their end. That is why they are shouting and crying, panicking, and they're ranting up and down. Kachiwawa. They haven't started. They will explain. Thank you all. Don't forget to share, like, leave your comments at the comment section. More strength, more grace to our gallant men. More victory in all fronts against the enemies. Thank you all.